The Greater New Orleans Awards Selection Committee meets each year to select candidates for induction into the Hall.
Mr. Muley put Jack Salter's name up for nomination, and then there was, and it's usually a very vigorous discussion involving all the candidates. And it's not easy to make the first cut. And to be selected, eventually, you have to be named on 75% of the ballots. So it's not an easy process.
Even with a tough selection process, it was easy for sports writer Marty Muley to nominate Coach Salter.
I was always impressed with Coach Salter's teams. He was, I thought his teams were always disciplined, played well. It dawned on me, I realized he had been to 4 state championship games. There aren't a lot of coaches around here that have had their team in that kind of contention for long.
Winning on the field, amassing 259 wins over a 33-year career with 4 state finalists and 1 state championship is noteworthy. Yet there are other considerations as well.
I've always said if you walk into the locker room at Covington High, you see how much he's meant. They have those pictures of all those kids who got scholarships, not only under him, but mostly under him. I mean, there's got to be close to 100 pictures of Covington kids who got higher education because they played football under Coach Salter.
Jack Salter, dedicated his life to the young men of St. Tammany Parish and did it in more ways than just being a successful coach.
Success that was a direct result of Salter's love for his players.
The kind of person he was with his players, I think that every one of them was an extension of his family, and he treated them as he treated his family, and they were part of his family.
The way that Coach Jack Salter conducted himself with his students and players cast an iconic shadow in the community in which he lived.
Ask them who's the #1 person in Covington there that kept us in that city on the map, and they would say it was Jack Salter.
Putting the city of Covington on the map was a side effect of the hard work and commitment this man made to the student athletes of Covington High.
I've always believed that the most critical time in a young man's life is the years when they start to become a man. That was the young man that I wanted to coach. I wanted to be a high school coach. I wanted to teach them the physical and technical game of football. I wanted to guide them through their tough teen years, and I knew that preparing them for the game of football would also prepare them for the game of life. Each day I told my players that hard work would breed success, and that if they committed to the dream, they would achieve it.
A noble career that was recognized with his induction into the Greater New Orleans Sports Hall of Fame.
Good go, man. Good job. No, you coach. Hey, I needed that, guys. I needed that.
Tiger Edwards, Channel 13.